sometimes, man, when you deal with certain people, you know, they don't even deserve an explanation as to what is going on with you and with them. Whenever, someone you were close with, or someone you were just starting to be like acquaintances, kind of friends with, when somebody like that does you wrong, they don't even deserve an explanation. You just cut them off. You don't have to explain yourself. You know what happened. You know what happened, and they know damn well exactly what they did. They're miserable pieces of shit. And this could be in a situation with an ex-girl, or an ex-guy, or parents, or somebody like that. It could be absolutely anybody. And sometimes people just deserve your silence, no response. There are people that have done certain things to me, and they did not get a reply after what has happened, rightfully so. And I guarantee you, whenever they did what they did, and we went our separate ways, and they reached out again, and they got no response from me, they know exactly what just happened. They know that they are pieces of shit, and they know you're not going to put up with it, and they'll just like laugh in an evil way, because they know they're going to do it to somebody else. They're like, screw this person, I'm just going to go to somebody else and do it to them now. This is how they think. They're taking advantage of everybody. They will take advantage of you. They'll take advantage of whoever they can. And it's up to you to wean out all these low-life scumbags. You cut them off. I learned my lesson over the years. I learned my lesson. And I never put up with really much of anything, but some people are good at hiding their intentions. And I recognize that. I know what that shit's about now. And you can't fool a guy like me. And when things happen, I'm not going to become your enemy. I'm not going to become anything. I'm just going to cut you off. You're just going to be a soulless being to me, because it's what you are anyways. And that's how you'll be treated. I treat people accordingly. So I will treat you exactly like that. Like you don't exist. You don't even deserve an explanation. You don't deserve for me to try to help you, to try to make you see your own faults so you can get better, and then whatever. And in some situations, maybe you could do something like that for somebody. Maybe if they're just not that bad, but you can make them realize something and they could take accountability. But it's a very rare situation where that will happen, because most of the time, if there are real life assholes out there where they're real life pricks and they're doing things like this to you, most of the time they won't take accountability. They're doing what they're doing to you, or to me, or to anybody else for a reason. They do what they do for a reason. They want to do that. They're going to continue to do it. They know it's wrong. Deep down, they know. And they don't want to take accountability. They're going to do it to somebody else. And they will continue to live their life like that, in a miserable way, because misery loves company. What they do will come back. And that's why they continue to do what they do, because they can never take accountability. They can never take the flashback. They can never take anything. They think everything is supposed to go their way, in their favor, and all this bullshit. They can't take any pain. They can't take the pain of life, because life is painful. You do anything significant in life, I'm telling you, you're going to pay a price to do it. Things are tough. Things are hard. Life is hard. You got to get used to it. You got to get thick skin. You got to grow that alligator skin and just get tougher as a person. But these people will forever act tough and stay soft. They don't have alligator skin. They can't handle adversity. They can't work a 40-hour week. They can't do anything. And they just always have these excuses. And they have this piss poor bad behavior with zero accountability. It's exactly people like this that you don't want to deal with. you just do not want to deal with. You cut them off silently. You don't give them the time of day. You don't explain yourself to them, because you'll just continue to waste your time. If you have to block them, you block them. You do whatever you want to do. And you know what? Someday, something like that, a situation like that, might just teach them. They might just grow out of their shit. And you know what? Some people never do. So, if you want to be happy in life, do what makes you happy. Deal with people that are easier to deal with. Deal with people that's going to be good to you. Deal with people that is more like you. Or don't deal with anybody at all. That's how I roll today. I don't take shit from anybody. If I talk to, let's say, new girls, like, guys, I'm telling you right now, I do not take anybody's bullshit. I just don't. I cut people off so easily today because most people are pathetic. It's sad. This whole world, society, all this shit, it's fucking sad. Because I'll talk to new girls sometimes. Somebody else will pop up into the picture. Somebody new comes along all the time. Somebody old might come back for a little bit, and it's like, it's whatever. But once I see what's going on, I cut people off so easily. I deal with somebody for a certain amount of time. They make things hard. They make things more difficult for me. They're not cooperating. They're not being real and genuine with me. They're just making things hard. They're playing these games. They're trying to do all this bullshit. And it's like, you know, I just can't, I can't do this. You're gonna have to go this way. This might teach you a lesson. You might actually come to your senses, come back, try to talk to me again, and make it actually right this time, because for me pushing you away and not actually going through what you were trying to do, trying to put me through the ringer, trying to put me through all these shit tests, because I don't do this shit. You know what, all girls are going to test you, all new girls. If you're a guy, you start to talk to new girls, they're going to test you at least a little bit. You know what, that's alright, but because you should get a read on certain people. If you're a girl, you want to know who you're dealing with a guy. Same with a guy with a girl, but it's like, it gets too much sometimes, and that's when okay, you're just a hot mess. I can't deal with it. It's not worth it. I'm going to have to let you go. I'm going to cut you off. I'm not even going to let you know anything. I'm just moving on. You know, I see what's going on. I can't deal with this. Boom, I'm gone. And that might make them realize what they did wrong, which is give you too hard of a time, too much of a headache, too much of a disturbance. And if they come back, they come back. If they don't, they don't. And it's going to be what it's going to be. Same thing with friends. Same thing with anybody. Same thing with family. Same thing with your damn dog. You know? If your dog does something wrong, you don't give it any treats for a while, it's going to start to wonder, where's the treats? Where's the treats, Dad? Where's the treats, Mom? It's going to be putting his head like this. Looking at you like that, you know what I mean? A dog takes a piss on the floor, you put its nose in the piss. Probably going to stop to do that. After at least a little bit. But yeah, like, I don't deal with anybody's shit. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people. People sicken me to death in this life. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I must say. People are disappointing. And I'm not even lying. Like, most people are literally walking disappointments today. Walking L's, as we say. I cannot do this. You're going to have to get better and come back, or never come back. And either way, the story goes on. The train rolls on. With or without anybody, the show goes on. And sometimes that is the best teacher for somebody else, if they're actually meant to be with you, but it might be bad timing, which it can happen, you know. There's girls I've already talked to right now I could potentially marry one of those girls or be with one of those girls. Am I saying it's going to happen? Who knows? I have no idea. But it could happen because people can change. People can grow. People can see faults and wrongs in themselves and come back and make a better impression and make it right. Because you know what? There's been girls that I talked to where for the most part it was going good, but some things, you know, it just got a little out of hand, and it's like, that's what you need to fix. So I'm going to let you do what you got to do, and I'm going to keep doing me. And if we end up back together and on the same page, it's meant to be. If not, it's not meant to be. I don't stress over things. I can easily let people go if I have to. And I used to not be this way, because I used to see potential in people and really want to hold on, really want to, you know, make it work. But I realize it's not the right answer, and people are going to be who they're going to be. And you actually letting somebody go can actually benefit you a lot. It can benefit you and it can benefit them, and then it might actually make something work. And either way, you're winning. It's a win-win situation for you. You let them go. You don't waste your time. You let them go. They can come back. You can have something good. It's a win-win situation. You know? And if I just let you go without an explanation, you really did something wrong. You really did something wrong. Because if we're on good terms and everything's good and I just completely ghost you, that's a different thing. I don't do that. But you really have to do something wrong and make errors for me to just kind of cut you off silently without an explanation. Because if things are going pretty good and you didn't really cross a line, I would let you know if I just did not want to talk, or this or that or that or this, you know what I mean? Because you should give people at least some information if they deserve it. If they don't deserve it, they don't deserve it. You cut them off. You make them realize how wrong of the things that they're doing is. Truly is. And that's it. That is it. We don't take shit. We don't let people waste their time. We're not running through fields of daisies with people being stupid. You know, we're living our life. We're doing what we're doing. We're not trying to waste time. We're trying to improve. We're trying to get better. We're trying to add more quality people to our lives that's actually going to be a benefit. Is that too much to ask for? Is people that stupid that they can't just do the right things? They're not ready to do the right things because they never grew up yet. You let them go. You cut them off. Make them realize that. You know? And you know what? There's people, I've got cut off myself. But not for these reasons. For the opposite reasons, because I've talked to immature girls before that realized that they weren't on my level, and at least they realized that. And they didn't just cut me off, but they explained that they can't do this right now. They're not ready for a relationship and all this stuff. And things like that are respectable. I'm not going to continue to edge this girl on or say this or say that. I've talked to a girl for a year before, and I've actually told this story on my YouTube channel a while ago. It was probably at least a year ago from now. I've actually dated this girl for a year, but it got to a point where she realized she wasn't ready for this. She wasn't ready to date. And at the time she was young. At the time I was young. And I understood. I was disappointed because I saw a lot of potential in this situation. I saw a lot of potential in the girl. We had pretty good chemistry. It was good. You know, we spent a lot of time together, and it was unfortunate, but I understood. And we went our separate ways. And we're not on bad terms today. And it was what it was. It was a disappointing situation, but it was what it was. I don't hold anything bad. She don't hold anything bad. She thinks highly of me, and that's how it always was. That's how it always is, and it's how it always will be. But, you know, at least she realized, at least the right thing happened, and I didn't get any more of my time wasted, even though It kind of was a year wasted, which was a disappointing part. It was a little bit frustrating, but because, you know, people can play a good character sometimes and make you think certain things, and it just wasn't what it was. She was 19, I was 21 at the time. That's what was going on. So young, two very young people. She's just getting into university, probably about 4 months in, and I was just doing my thing in the gym and in the fitness. I was doing like fitness photo shoots at the time and stuff like that. But you know, that's kind of a different situation than what I'm trying to explain here too, but that's just another one. And things like that happen too, and it is what it is. Everything has to line up. You could be very compatible with somebody. You could have a lot of chemistry with somebody and it ends up not working out because it's at the wrong time. You got the right people at the wrong time, and I've had that so many times in my life. It's crazy. And, you know, there's nothing you can do about that either. You just kind of got to let it go. You got to get better with letting things go. And I got really good at that today. And it's going to bring you a lot more happiness and a lot... it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and just more experience in general. You're gonna focus on yourself more. You're gonna gain more knowledge, more experience. You're gonna become better, and the right things will happen when it's all said and done. So that's that. I'm gonna end this video here. I don't think I have anything left. I think I had one more thing, but I kind of forget now that I went into that. So I'll end it there. I hope you guys have a blessed Thanksgiving. This video will be posted around Sunday morning, afternoonish, and I'm going to have a supper today, later on, with the folks. And then I'll come back and do more videos in the evening, and probably work on Monday on a holiday. I do have the choice to not do it, but I think I will, just because I'm a workaholic and cut from a different cloth. There's other people that have the opportunity, the same opportunity as me, and I think they're taking it off. But you know, I'll go ahead and I'll work, because I never stop for a second. Even when I'm dead tired, still going, still going, still going. But anyways, yeah, have a blessed day, guys, and eat lots of turkey. I bet you any money we'll be all feeling a little bit tired after that after those turkey dinners. The melatonin in the turkey, I'm pretty sure there's melatonin in turkey, which makes you naturally sleepy. I think that's what it is anyway. If it's not melatonin, it's something else that makes you tired from turkey. But anyways, guys, stay blessed. Have a good one. I'm out.